Hi, everyone. We wanted to go over today what we call our smart money indicator. The reason why we came up with the smart money indicator is we don't believe any one person, any one company can ever possibly know everything there is to know about a market globally. We have constantly changing variables everywhere in the world. There's just no way anyone can assimilate all of that and say and make consistent decisions on what price is going to do. So what we've decided to do is try to determine what the smartest people in the futures markets that determine your price are doing. Meaning, I may not know everything, you may not know everything, but collectively, everyone together actually does know everything. And so if we can get a good idea of what everyone is saying collectively, we should be able to make some pretty good determinations on bottoms, tops, and price direction. So as many of you probably know or don't know, the Commitment of Traders report comes out from the CFTC every Friday afternoon. It goes over speculator positions, small trader positions, commercial positions, and the like. What we have done is we've taken this information and we've aggregated it into a working tool. We see many, many analysts talking about all the speculators bought here and the commercials sold there, but we never see anybody telling you, well, how do you use this information to make buy decisions or sell decisions, to make hedging decisions? How do you use it? When is their buying or selling meaningful that you should be taking strong action with your business, with your crop, with your inputs? So we define smart money as commercial net positions, and we also know that speculators tend to be heavily short at bottoms and heavily long at tops. So we've also added them into the mix. The other thing you have to remember is that open interest, which is the total amount of contracts available in any market, keeps growing. Net long positions keep growing. What was once a large speculative long position in corn in 2004 is now 3 times that now. So just looking at nominal positions can't give you any reliable information. You have to normalize it. And what we have done is we've normalized that data to open interest, which then allows it to be compared in all time frames, in all situations, to give us reliable buy signals and sell signals throughout the last 45 years. This is a chart right here of corn going back 35 years. And what you see here are blue lines, and when they're rising, that means smart money is buying into the market. And when the blue lines are falling, smart money is selling into the market. We've drawn 2 lines, a big black line on top and a big black line on the bottom. When the blue lines hit the top line, that's what's considered a buy signal. That's the level at which, throughout history, corn has bottomed and started to rally. If you look at every time that the smart money has hit that black line to the upside, we've drawn green arrows, you can see how reliable this indicator has been. How profitable would you have been as a livestock producer buying most of your feed at each of these bottoms and buy signals? Conversely, when these blue lines come down and touch the lower black line, that's called a sell signal. Once again, we've drawn red arrows, down arrows, to show all the areas where these sell signals have occurred. And you can see how unbelievably reliable this has been time and time again for the last 35 years. All you grain farmers out there, if you knew nothing about your market but simply used this smart money indicator to time your sales and aggressively sell most of your crop during these times, you wouldn't be sitting here right now. You would be retired, probably owning your own island at this time. Not to make fun of it, but what I'm trying to say is this is an objective tool that works time and time again. And it makes sense. It's not us telling you. It's not my opinion. It's the indicator's objective, collective view of what the smartest people in the world are doing. This indicator can be applied to any futures market, any commodity market, and it has very, very similar results. Some markets are a little better. Some markets are a little worse. So where were we? We had buy signals in all grain markets at the end of December, just before the recent rally. And now, we've started to see some smart money selling, but we're not in any area where we're seeing sell signals or we're looking at places where we think a top might occur. So once again, how many people in this room were bullish corn in November and December when our smart money indicator was telling you to buy? How many? I know, every analyst was telling you how corn's going lower, everything's going lower. $6 soybeans. We heard one of the highest profile analysts in the country said $6 soybeans. And yet we had a buy signal, smart money buy signal in soybeans. And now look at soybeans. The soybeans have rallied from the low $9 area into the low to mid 10s. So we want to impress upon everyone that whether you decide to use our smart money indicator or something else, you have to find some objective tools, some objective indicators that work consistently over time, and you have to take your opinion out of the equation. Your opinion will make you want to buy the top and sell the bottom every time. Our job is to make sure you don't do that so that you're the most profitable and most successful farmers in the U.S. To that end, we say thank you very much for coming.